Hello dear students, welcome to lecture 5 of motion in a straight line. In this topic, we are going to discuss the graphical analysis. And graphical analysis means we are going to discuss about slope, positive and negative angle, and tangent to a curve and measuring angle. Okay, so these are some of the topics that we are going to discuss in this lecture. It could be very useful for board examination as well as for competitive examination. Okay, so in this graphical analysis, we are going to discuss slope. Okay, so what is actually slope? Slope means slope is the slope is the tan value of angle made by a line with positive x-axis Okay, so what does it mean? I will explain you. Okay, so let us consider an xy plane. Okay, we know this is the positive x-axis, right? This is the positive x-axis and this is the negative x-axis we represent using x dash. Okay, and this one is positive y-axis and this is negative y-axis, and this point is origin. Clear? So out of this axis, x-axis, y-axis, negative x-axis and negative y-axis, if there is a line passing through this plane, okay, if there is a line passing through this plane, let us draw a line which is passing through this line. Okay, sorry, let's draw a line which is passing through this plane. Okay, xy plane. This line is going to make an angle with the positive x-axis, isn't it? Here is an angle made with the positive x-axis. Line is making an angle with positive x-axis. Let us say that is theta. Okay. Then tan value of this angle, that is tan theta, is called as the slope. Okay, so slope is represented using the letter m. You can say m is equal to tan theta. That is the equation to find slope of a line. Okay, slope of a line. I hope the concept is clear. There is a line. That line is making an angle theta with positive x-axis. Okay, that is very important. With positive x-axis. Then tan value of that angle is called as the slope. Okay. So if angle is given, you can use this equation to find the slope. Okay. Suppose you are not given with the angle theta, but they give you 2 points on that line. Okay, we know that a line is made up of many points. Okay, so if they have given you 2 points on this line, okay, 2 points, one is here and that point is x1 comma y1. This is how we represent the coordinate of the point in xy plane, right? Then there is another point given, that is x2 comma y2. Okay, then we know that if this angle is theta, then automatically this angle will be theta. You know the reason, because this line, this horizontal line and this horizontal line are parallel. Correct? This dotted horizontal line and this yellow line is parallel. Okay, and this line become the transversal. Clear? Then if it is theta, then here this angle is also theta by corresponding angle property. So this angle will be theta. Clear? We know tan theta is nothing but a opposite side divided by adjacent side. Okay, tan means, we know that we have learned in trigonometry. Tan means opposite side by adjacent side, isn't it? So here opposite side is this one. What will be that? That will be equal to y2 minus y1. Okay, y2 minus y1. And this will be x2 minus x1. Clear? So what is m? M is tan theta. Tan theta means opposite. Opposite is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay. So this is another equation you can use to find the slope. You can use to find the slope. Okay. That is if 2 points on the line are given. Instead of angle theta, if they give you 2 points on the line, then from that 2 point, you can take one of the coordinate as x1, y1 and the other coordinate as x2, y2, and you can directly use this equation y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 to find the slope. Clear? Y2 minus y1 means change in the y coordinate, right? Change in y coordinate. Change is represented using the letter delta. Okay, this letter is called as delta. Delta means it is change. Okay, so change in y by change in the x coordinate, isn't it? Okay, if this delta x is very small, that is a mathematical concept called limit. That is limit delta x tends to 0. Tends to, okay, this is called as tends to. Okay, here it is tends to. Tends to means delta x or the change in the x coordinate is approaching 0. It never becomes 0. Okay, it never becomes 0. It can go to a value that is very close to 0. That is what limit delta x tends to 0 means. That is, here the denominator delta x is very small. Then you can write that as dx. I have told this dx concept in instantaneous velocity or instantaneous speed in the previous lecture. Okay. So here if the limit delta x tends to 0, that is the denominator is very small, then the slope can be found using the equation m equal to dy by dx. So this is another equation for finding the slope. Okay, so we have came across three equations. M equal to tan theta, that is if the angle is given. If 2 point on the line is given, you can use the equation y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 to find the slope. And another way of finding is using differentiation, that is dy by dx. Okay, m is equal to dy by dx. Okay, and we will see how to do differentiation in the upcoming lectures. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, now we will discuss about positive angle and negative angle. Okay, what is positive angle concept and what is a negative angle concept? So we need to know how an angle is formed. Suppose there is a ray. Okay, we know what is a ray, right? One side will be extending, the other side is an end. So here it is an here this side is an end and this side is extending. Okay, so it's a ray. If a ray rotate, okay, if a ray is rotating and the ray reaches at this position, okay, then if it have rotated anti-clockwise, then we measure the angle in the anti-clockwise direction. This is the anti-clockwise direction. I hope all of you know what is anti-clockwise direction and what is an clockwise direction. Okay, so this is an anti-clockwise direction. Such angle value is taken to be positive. That is what is positive angle. Okay, that is what is positive angle. So positive angle is measured in anti-clockwise. Okay, now what is negative angle? If there is a ray and that ray rotate in the clockwise direction and it have reached at this position, then the angle is measured in the clockwise direction, then that angle is taken to be negative. That is measured in clockwise direction. Okay, measured in clockwise. Clear? That is what is a positive angle and negative angle. Now we will go to the next concept, that is tangent to a curve and measuring angle. Okay, tangent to a curve and measuring angle. Okay, so let us consider a curve. This is a plane and there is a curve. Okay, so what is tangent to a curve? Tangent means it is a straight line that passes by touching at a single spot on a curve. It should pass by touching a single spot or single point on a curve. So if I'm drawing a tangent at this position, okay, this is the tangent. Okay, it only touches at one point in this curve. Now to measure the angle at the point where the tangent meet the curve, we have to consider a horizontal line. So let us consider a horizontal line. Horizontal line. Okay. So you start measuring from the horizontal line. Always the angle start measured from the horizontal line. So to this tangent, if you are measuring, it will be like this. So this is anti-clockwise. Correct. So then this theta can be taken as positive. That is how you measure angle to the tangent from a curve. Okay. So you can say that we know m is equal to tan theta. We know m is equal to tan theta is the equation. If theta is positive, okay, then tan theta will be positive. That is slope is positive. Slope is positive. So you have to remember slope is positive when the angle is positive. Clear? Now let us take another case. Let us take another case. Suppose this is the curve. Suppose this is the curve. And I'm considering a tangent through this point. Okay. This is our tangent. Okay. So we know in order to measure the angle, we should consider a horizontal line at which the tangent meet the curve. That is at this position, I have to consider a horizontal line. So this is the horizontal line. And we start measuring the angle from horizontal line to the tangent. So this way we will be measuring. Okay. So here theta is negative. That means we know m is equal to tan theta. If theta is negative, okay, if theta is negative, that is tan of minus theta, then m becomes minus tan theta. That is slope is negative. You have to remember here the slope is negative. Okay, slope. Slope is negative. Clear? So this is the concept of slope. Then we have discussed positive and negative angle and what is the tangent to a curve and also how to measure the angle to that tangent from the horizontal line. Based on that, how will be positive slope and how a negative slope is formed. These are the things that we have discussed. Okay. Now we have some questions to understand these concepts. The question is find the slope of the line. Okay. Out of this, I will do any two question and the rest of the question you can do your own. Okay. So first I will do the A question. Find slope of the line. The line is passing through the point 3 comma minus 2 and minus 1 comma 4. Okay, so here 2 points in the line is given. So let us consider this as x1, this coordinate as y1, and here this coordinate as x2 and this coordinate as y2. Then how to find slope? The equation is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. y2 is 4. 4 minus minus 2 divided by x2, that is minus 1 minus 3. So that is 4 plus 2 by minus 4. 6 by minus 4. Okay, 6 by minus 4. That is minus 3 by 2 minus 1.5. The value is minus 1.5. Okay, so slope is minus 1.5. I hope it is clear. Okay, it is very simple. The problem is very simple. Okay. In the second case also, there are 2 points given. One of the coordinate you can take as x1, y1 and the other coordinate as x2, y2 and use the same equation y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Similar is the third question. Okay, similar is the third question. Okay, so you will do it your own. Okay. I will do the question number D. Okay, out of it, what is D? Making inclination of 60 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. So this line is making 60 degree with the positive x-axis. So the theta is given to be 60 degree. Then how to find slope? Slope is tan theta. That is nothing but a tan 60 degree. Clear? What is the value for tan 60 degree? It is root 3. Clear? So the answer for slope is root 3. Clear? This is how you have to find the slope. So in the next lecture, we will be discussing slope and area of different graph. Okay, that is displacement time graph and velocity time graph. From that, we will have to, it is very important and one of the concept from which many questions can be asked in the board exam as well as in the entrance examination. Okay, so everyone should must watch this video, and if you like my videos, you please subscribe the channel and also share to your friends, and also you could like the video. Okay, see you in the next lecture.